Pieces.
Pieces, good job. Casherelle, what'd you hear?
Wire.
Wire. Okay. Destiny, what'd you hear?
I heard feet.
Feet, okay. Eric, what'd you hear? Eric, what'd you hear? Casherelle?
Copper.
Copper, good job. Shayla, I see you raise your hand again. You got another one?
Used.
Use. Who is that? Caleb. You got your hand raised, Caleb? Okay. Akila.
Foot.
Huh?
Foot.
Foot. Okay. Mark, what did you hear? Mark? No. Okay. Destiny?
I heard cut.
Cut. Okay. Alondra, you have another one?
First.
First. Okay. Shayla, you got another one?
Job.
Job. Okay. Any more words? No? Okay. So who can tell me what goes in my second column?
Numbers.
Number. Good job. So now we're going to go to our second read. Let me know if you can see. You ready?
Hold on. They can see A. Okay. An electrician has 50 feet of copper wire. On his first job of the day, he used 13 and a half feet of wire. Then he cut the remaining or the rest of the wire into 4-foot pieces. What numbers did you hear and see?
Let's see. Clarence, give me one number.
13.5 feet.
13 what?
And 5 feet.
13. Okay, so this is not 13 and 5 what?
Feet.
What is it? What
13 and a half.
Yes, you can say 13 and a half, but if you're going to read it as a decimal, you need to say 13 and 5/10 feet, okay? All right, remember. Thank you, Clarence. 13 and a half. All right. Terrell, give me another number.
50 feet.
50 feet. Thank you. And go ahead, Cash.
4.
4. Do we have any more numbers?
No, that's it.
No.
Okay. So we're gonna read it one more time. And I want you guys, as I'm reading it, I want you guys to kind of formulate what it is you want to know about this information that we have. An electrician has 50 feet of copper wire. On his first job of the day, he used 13 and a half feet of wire. Then he cut the rest of the wire into 4-foot pieces. So I need you guys to raise your hand and tell me, what do we want to find out? What do we want to know about our question? I'm gonna pick some people who haven't raised their hands today. Go ahead, Clarence. You can give me one.
How long was the copper wire?
How long was the copper wire? All right. Okay, Casharel.
How much wire did he have before he cut the wire?
Okay. How much wire did he have before cutting it? All right. And Shayla.
How much does he have left after cutting it?
Okay. How much what?
Wire.
Thank you. I want y'all to be intentional with your questions. That's a big question. How much wire does he have left? All right. So can you guys see all of this on this whole board?
It's a little blurry.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a little blurry.
I can't see the questions. Oh, no.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn on the light real quick. Oh, Ms. Wilson has typed them in the chat. She will type them in the chat for you. So while she's typing this in the chat, I'm going to give you guys the question for you. So I'm going to let you guys write this down while Ms. Wilson is typing them in the chat for us.
Yeah, I got the questions coming for you.
So
And remember, they do have to copy A and B.
So remember, you guys, don't just copy the question. You have to copy part A and part B as well. So I'll give you guys about 8 to 10 minutes to copy all of this down. So the questions will be coming in a second in the chat. Is this clear, guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Your 3 questions are in the chat.
Your 3 questions are in the chat, guys. However, copy this first because this is a lot.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all some extra time to copy the 3 questions.
And I'm just updating the attendance as we speak. Okay.
Shayla, you got a question? Your hands up. Okay. Y'all have about 5 more minutes. And when you are done writing all of this, please raise your hand for me.
I got a question.
Yes.
Is part A and part B going to be like on
It's going to be under your U, where you write, under your U, where you would write this entire thing. You're going to also write part A and part B, but of course you're going to label it part A and then part B.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 3 hands up. Remember, when you are done writing, raise your hand so we can move on. Two more minutes, guys. Y'all got 60 seconds. Well, actually, yeah, y'all still got 60 seconds because I still have quite a few of you guys who don't have your hands up. Quite a few of you guys who don't have your hands raised. I have 11 people. Hey, Tim. Tim and Kamari just came in. Joseph. Yeah. Greer and Wings. Wings too? Okay. Hey y'all. I'm okay. It's 11:18. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes because there's still too many of y'all who don't have y'all hand up. So I'm gonna give y'all until 11:20. At 11:20, we're gonna go forward. All right. I'm sorry, I know my head was in the way, y'all. Y'all got 1 more minute for real. It's 11:19. All right. So, all right, so everybody put their hand down. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all go ahead and put your hand down for me. All right, so somebody raise your hand and tell me something that we should highlight.
You have to highlight. Let me see.
Okay, Josh, tell me what I gotta highlight.
You have to highlight on his first job of the day he used. What does it say? 13.
13 and a half feet of wire.
Yeah.
So do I need to highlight that entire sentence? Do I need to highlight that entire? Do I need to highlight that entire thing?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So what I want you to look at, Josh, in that what you just read, what part of that is very, very, very important?
13 and a half feet
Okay, of what?
wire.
But what did he do with that 13 and a half feet of wire?
He used it.
He used it. So used, just stick a pin right there and used, okay? But we're gonna highlight this. I want you to stick a pin and use, okay? All right, good job, Josh. Thank you for not even raising your hand and just coming off the mic. Go ahead, Clarence.
An electrician has 50 feet of copper wire.
50 feet of copper wire, or electrician has 50 feet of copper wire? What you want me to
An
highlight?
electrician has 50 feet of copper wire.
Now, let me ask you this. Is it important that we know he's an electrician?
Yes.
No, it's not. Now, if this was ELA, we would want to know he was an electrician because we would have to write about him. However, because this is an actual math problem, out of what you just told me, what's very, very, very important?
The number.
Okay, so what is the number?
50 feet.
Of what?
Copper wire.
There you go, boo. I want y'all to get intentional about what y'all highlighting. Just don't say the entire thing because, yeah, we know the entire thing can be highlighted. However, what's the important pieces that we need to highlight? Good job, Clarence. Somebody else. Go ahead, Kamaya. Go ahead, Kamaya. Weems. Why you put your hands? Come on, Kamaya. You don't want to talk? Okay. Trinity.
He cut He cut the rest of the wire into 4 pieces.
Okay. Into 4-foot pieces. Right? So we have this highlighted, right? So that's our U. All of this is our U. So we're going to go to part A. It says write an equation that represents the situation in terms of X, the number of 4-foot long wire pieces. Now remember, in order to figure out how to write our equation or how to write it, it tells a story. So looking at this, I want you guys to take all of your numbers that we highlighted, and you should already have them in your second column. You should have all your numbers in your second column. This is going to be tricky because remember we told you guys that anytime you see an equation, all the time, you're not going to see your equal sign all the time on the right-hand side. It may be on the left-hand side. So as a teacher, I'm going to show you what I when I did this first, and then I'm gonna show you how easy it is to just flip it. So it says an electrician has 50 feet of copper wire. Now we know that he has 50 feet of copper wire, right? So is 50 feet, is that what? It starts with a T.
Triangle.
No.
Total.
Thank you. Total.
Total.
So total also means what?
Whole.
There you go. So I know I have 50. Well, we know the electrician has 50 feet, right? So if that's my total, I know that that's going to go on a different side of my equal sign, right? Yes, no.
Right.
Y'all,
Right.
okay. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to write it how I see it so you guys can get in the flow of, okay, so when I'm reading it, I can write it this way. I know I have 50 feet. Let me change my color. I like this, y'all. This is getting me excited. So, just because I know I have 50 feet of copper wire, right?
Uh-huh.
This is my total amount. Remember, you're not always going to see your equal sign on the right side. You may see it on this side. So you see how I have 50 feet equals?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now it said on his first job of the day, he used how much feet of wire did he use?
13 and a half feet.
Okay, so what am I going to write right here? What am I going to write on this side?
13 and a half feet.
13 and a half feet. Don't be scared of your answer. 13 and a half feet.
I just went at the center. I'm like, hold on, what you talking about?
So now I'm still missing something, right?
All right,
What am I missing?
4 feet.
My 4-foot pieces. But do I know how many pieces? Do I know the amount of pieces? Does it tell me how many pieces?
No,
What does it say?
he just
cut
did the rest.
He cut the rest of them, right? Okay, so since I don't know what the rest of them are, what am I going to use? If I don't know what the rest of it is, what am I going to use, guys? A what?
A variable.
Thank you, a variable. So in this case, we're going to use C for copper. So, where is it? 4 C. But I'm still missing something in my sentence, right? What operation do I need to put here?
Greater than, less than?
Now, you have to read everything. It told us to write an equation, right?
Right.
Now, if I'm writing an equation, that automatically lets me know I have to have a what?
An equal sign.
Thank you. So remember I said previously that your equal sign is not always going to be on your right side. So now we're reading our sentence backwards. So what operation goes here?
Subtraction.
You sure? So check this out. Listen to this. If I know, I'm going to read this problem this way. Maybe it'll make sense. We don't know how many. Nope, I'm not going to do that. We're going to do it just like this. I have 50 feet of copper. I know this is how much I have, right?
Uh-huh.
I also know that I use 13 and a half feet of the 50 feet, right?
All right.
Right.
So now I'm trying to figure out how many pieces I have remaining that I've cut into my 4 pieces, my 4-foot pieces.
Adding, right?
Thank you. I'm adding. That's it. That's it.
Adding.
I'm just adding. Now, remember, if this is confusing to you, all you have to do is write your equation a different way. So instead of me having 50 feet equals 13 and a half feet plus 4C, I now have 4C plus 13 and a half feet equals 50 feet. Does that looks more familiar to you, right?
You can't see it.
Uh-oh, I'm sorry, hold on. That looks more familiar to you, right?
Yes.
But guess what? 9 times out of 10, you're going to see this on Georgia Milestones. So get used to seeing them both ways. Does anybody have any questions on how we got our actual equation?
Yeah.
If you have a question, please raise your hand on if you have any question, because we're not going to B until you tell me you got how we got A. You got a question, Clarence?
Oh no. I ain't done.
Okay. Mark, you got a question?
No.
Okay. All right, guys. So it says, how many whole 4-foot pieces of wire does the electrician have? Show your work and explain your reasoning. So, let me see. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can scroll this up some. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, wait. Wrong question. Sorry, I'm trying to get it together so I can. Y'all know this board don't like me for real in real life. Y'all already know that this board does not like Miss Calloway, and it's really giving me creepy vibes. All right, boom, here we go. So, all right, so we're gonna write our formula again. I won't say formula. Someone read it to me. Anybody?
50 feet equals 13 and a half feet plus 4C.
All right. It says, so now it's asking us how many pieces and all that. So with this being my equation, what's the first thing I have to do?
You gotta take out the variable.
Now, do I have to take out my variable or do I have to isolate it?
Isolated.
Okay, so if I'm trying to isolate my variable, what do I have to do?
Get rid of your constant.
Get rid of my constant. But can I do anything to my constant right now?
No.
Okay, so remember, if you have your notebook, what's the first thing I have to do when solving an equation?
You got to subtract.
Subtract what?
50 from 13 and a half.
Okay, so am I subtracting 50 on both sides?
Yes.
No. Where's my equal sign?
In the middle.
50.
Okay. So you need me to put my equal sign over here for you? You need me to put the equal sign over here to make it easier? I don't mind. If that's gonna help you solve it, that's fine if it's gonna help you solve it. If that's gonna help you solve it, that's perfectly fine, sweetheart. All right. So you got it right. I do have to subtract. However, what am I subtracting?
You're 13.5 feet from both sides.
I'm gonna subtract 13.5 feet on both sides.
Yeah.
But I want you, huh?
No.
You said something, Clarence?
Oh no.
Okay. So I want you guys to understand that no matter where you see your no matter where you see your equal sign, don't get confused because you're still gonna have to do the same thing. So I'm subtracting 13.5 feet on both sides. Who said that? Trinity?
That was Shayla.
Shayla, can you tell me why I have to subtract 13.5 feet on both sides?
To get your variable by itself.
Yes, also why? It's another reason.
To
It
get rid
starts
of
with an I.
isolation.
Nope. What's the word that we use instead of opposite?
Oh, inverse.
There you go. So if I'm doing the inverse of addition, it's subtraction, right? So now I know this cancels out. So now I have 4C is equal to what? What's 50 minus 13.5?
36.5.
What?
36.5.
Thank you. 36.5 feet. Am I done? Am I done? Is this it? My answer? This is my answer?
No.
Who says no? Raise your hand if you says no. If you think that this is our final answer, I'm sorry. If you don't think that this is our final answer, raise your hand. Only 4 people don't think that this is the final answer. Okay, so 7 people. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, if you think that this is not our final answer, I want you guys to solve it. I'm giving you 4 minutes. It's 11:36. At 11:40, have the answer. Because I have to give you an exit ticket. Once you have your answer, put your hand up. Once you have your answer, put your hand up. If you don't understand or if you need help, if you stuck, if you lost, let me know. Can you check the chat for me, Ms. Wilson? Because I think somebody said something, I didn't look.
Josh,
What he say?
it seems like the final answer.
Huh?
He said, is he like the final answer?
Okay, so if you feel like that's the final answer, Josh, then that's what you feel. However, for those who do not feel that this is the final answer, I want to see what they come up with.
Do we put it in the chat once we're done?
Nope.
Okay.
Hold it to yourself. Hold it to yourself. Y'all have 2 more minutes. Remember, once you have the answer, raise your hand. Once you have the answer, raise your hand. I only have 3 people with their hands up, so I'm assuming them the only 3 people that have their answers. If you have a calculator, guys, you can use it. Okay, so I'm going to assume that these three are the only three that think that this is not the final answer or is the final answer. Akila, do you think this is the final answer because you have your hand up?
No.
Okay, you have your answer?
Yes, but I don't know how to say it.
Don't worry about it. So this is what I want you to do, Akila. Tell me what I need to do.
You need to divide your they got a thing, your 4C.
Okay, so boom, my 4C. Now, my 4C starts with, like, if I wanted to call it something, it starts with a T. Do you remember what we call it?
My memory don't go back that far. I'm trying to
It's so
remember.
good, boy. It's called a term. You remember that word, term? Like terms? There you go. But you are right. I do have to divide. Now, what am I dividing?
Your
I know
4
what you mean.
from each side.
My 4 from each side.
Yeah.
Now, when I divide my 4 on this side, what happens?
Your variable just dropped down.
Yes, ma'am. So now I have my variable, but now I need to figure out what 36.5 feet divided by 4 is, right?
E.
And what? Huh?
I said E.
Okay, so what is it?
I mean, I got the answer. I just don't know how to say it.
Well, tell me what the answer is, because you're gonna learn how to say it today.
I got 9.125.
That's
125.
right.
Okay.
E.
But
9.25.
okay, do you say point?
And
And
We
thank
say
you,
and.
Ted.
So this is what I want you to do also. Can I round this?
I guess so.
Listen, I don't like those I guess so answers. I need y'all to be for sure. Can I round? I have 9 and 1/2500s, right? I mean thousands, right? 9 and 125,000. I can round. Is this a 5?
Yes.
Y'all don't remember 5 or more? Raise the score.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh, light bulb. 5 or more, raise the score. So can I raise the score?
Yes. E.
So what am I raising my score to?
I forgot what comes next.
Wait. Now, if I'm rounding 9 and what?
9 and 130th.
103 hundredths.
103.
9 and 1300s. Y'all confusing me. 9 and 1300s.
Okay, thank you.
Remember, don't forget your what is this thing called, Ms. Wilson? What?
Y'all some
Don't forget your measurement. That's what I'm saying. Don't forget your measurement. Yeah, your dimension. So it's 1142. This is your exit ticket. Your exit ticket is solving, checking your answer, plugging this in. Oh. Go ahead. Make sure you have your exit ticket tomorrow. I'm gonna tell y'all, no, make sure you have it Thursday. But I'm gonna check it. But go ahead and check your answer because it's 1142.
Also, just to jump in real quick, ELT, amazing job. Please be mindful, grades are due today. So if you did not turn in your daily dose, what number was that? 14?
14.
Yeah, if you did not turn in your daily doses, 14, as well as 15. Because Kevin has $25. That was last week. That was 15. So daily doses 14 and 15 need to be uploaded today.
If you do you want them to take a picture of their notebook and send it as a okay, so what you do, take 2 pictures of 14 and 15
They should know that by now.
and upload it in Burge so you can get your points because grades are due today. We gotta post grades. Also, make sure you have your columns on the back as well, so you can get full credit. It's 11:43. So if you guys have no questions for me or Miss Wilson, You are free to go. If you have a question, me and Ms. Wilson are here.
Oh, Miss Calloway and Miss Wilson.
You said bye.
I'm telling you something.
Oh, what you want to tell us, Clarence?
In my infinite caption says I'm marked absent.
For today?
Yes.
Okay, we'll make sure we change it. Thank you for letting us know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, if you have nothing else and no other questions, you are free to go for the day. Remember, make sure you upload your daily doses so you can get credit.
Present.
Clarence, you present. Go on.
Refresh.
Refresh your thing, Clarence. You here.
Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. We'll see you tomorrow, Shayla. Remember, if you're map testing tomorrow, remember, if you're coming in for map testing, make sure you're map testing and you're coming in during your right session. AM session is A through L. PM session M through Z.
I'm coming in the morning, so you're gonna see me.
Clarence, I ain't hearing that. Don't you come here in the morning.
What's that right? We don't see him anyway.
You right, we don't. You'll be whoever your first period teacher is.
Oh yeah.
Miss Dennis.
Me and Dennis.
Clarence, go eat your lunch. Go eat.
Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Cash. Y'all have a good day too. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all did a really good job with participation. I really appreciate it. Well, where my phone go? But we will keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, and we will keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. And it goes on and on, my friend. Joseph, Jasleen, Kamaya, Mark, and McCavies. I know y'all don't walk away from y'all computer. I just know. Yeah, these kids, these babies. This is a song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes
Hey,
on.
Miss Holloway.
Hey, Joseph,
Hey.
were you participating in doing your work? Because I hear a whole lot of music in the background.
No, I was tired.
You was tired,
Yes.
so you know we fighting on site, right?
Yes.
Okay, as long as you know. As long as you know.
But I heard the end about the word.
Okay. But you still missed it, so you're not gonna have no grade. So don't worry. We'll get you caught back. Well, I'll get you caught back up. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Yeah. Go eat lunch. Enjoy the rest of your day. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Not sorry. I really feel like McCavius probably went to sleep. I'm convinced he went to sleep. He didn't even come in first period, so